Hello, I'm Jessica Newton from Gainesville, Virginia. I want to address the oft-repeated response that PWCS does not teach CRT. That is disingenuous, as no one has claimed the theory is taught in K through 12. Many have been here to protest against the fact that the ideology of CRT will be implemented through culturally responsive teacher training, which, as you know, is now state law. We can't go before the General Assembly or the Virginia Department of Education, so we have to come before you. We object that this board embrace the tenets of CRT with the equity statement. Some of you still don't understand they are one and the same. We object that apparently no one on the Superintendent's Equity Council nor this board did any due diligence in respect to investigating cited sources. Otherwise, they and you would know the direct connection of equity and culturally responsive pedagogy training to critical race theory. Or are you being disingenuous? When still with Prince William County, Maria Burgos created an instructional slide for the PWCS Office of Professional Learning called Continuum of School Equity. One of her own cited sources for this slide is critical race theory today. Did you know this? If not, why not? If so, why the repeated disingenuous denials that what you are embracing is not CRT? Come clean and let's have a town hall. We know that the National Education Association, with a local chapter representing PWCS teachers and PWEA, voted in June to expand the implementation of CRT in K through 12 in all 50 states. If they can be honest, why can't you? Do you support the NEA's vote on CRT? Do you believe that disparate outcomes in education are due solely to racism? Do you believe all Americans are either oppressed or oppressors? Do you believe that teachers should have to, quote, mediate power imbalances in the classroom based on race, gender, sexual identity, culture, and class, and then be evaluated on that to retain their license? Did you know that is required in Virginia's new law for culturally responsive pedagogy? Mr. Wilkes, in May, you stated you do not support critical race theory. I don't doubt your sincerity, so it is proof this board does not understand that equity is inextricable from critical race theory and intersectionality and critical theory. The sources cited by the Equity Committee and VDOE are career critical race theorists, Bettina Love, Gloria Ladson-Billings, and Ibram Kendi, to name a few. Did anyone on this committee or this board bother to research them? These sources do not hide their motives, agenda, or philosophy. All are openly anti-capitalist. Do you support capitalism, or do you agree with your sources that it is a systemically racist system that needs to be dismantled? These same sources cited by the Equity Committee are also advocate for abolishing the police and prisons. Did you know that? And do you agree? From the creator of culturally responsive pedagogy and PWCS VDOE equity source Gloria Ladson-Billings on CRT and education, Marxist and neo-Marxist formulations about class continue to merit consideration as theoretical models for understanding social inequity. From Bettina Love, PWCS VDOE cited source for an inventor of abolitionist teaching, quote, our schools and our teaching practices do not need to be reimagined. They need to be torn down and replaced with our freedomed dreams rooted in participatory democracy and intersectionality justice.
Thank you, Ms. Newton.
Thank you.
Kristen Gladhill.